involved in that process. It's against federal law. I don't think that that's the way that we should make our money. I think that the hemp is a very good idea. It's a product that helps people of all ages and all kinds of illnesses. It's a proven thing that works. I think that in the permit process that the county could make money off that side of it, so I think it's a great thing for the hemp side of it.
So obviously I already pretty much gave my stance on how profitable the marijuana industry could be for us, and I think that in a time that we're approaching financial crisis is not the time to be having ideological arguments about whether or not cannabis or hemp or whatever strain it is good or bad. I don't think that we have the luxury at this point to be making those kinds of judgments. What upsets me is that the current commissioners try to put it back on the people because we voted it down. But very many people that I've spoken to said that they did not understand the measure, the way it was written. They didn't really know what they were voting for. And I think that it is worth revisiting whether that's putting it back on the ballot, which is much easier for commissioners to do than for a citizen to go and collect the amount of needed signatures. I would know. I would not look forward to collecting a bunch of signatures again. And who knows what kind of impediments my local government would try to put in front of me if I tried to do such a thing, and they didn't want it. So I think it's just important to remember that the commission could have made the executive decision to pass marijuana in the unincorporated areas, and that obviously because I support marijuana, I support hemp, because it's really just two different kinds of corn. It's the same thing but a different strain. And I think it is highly profitable, and I think it is going to be in big demand, all hemp products, because especially of the CBD component that doesn't have the high THC. Thank you.
Okay, would I support the agricultural benefit of growing hemp? Of course I would, if that's what the county citizens wanted. And if it's going to put people to work, and if it's going to put money in people's pockets, then it has my 100% support. And with that, I'd hope that those agricultural products, whether it be hemp or whatever, is grown in an environmentally responsible and considerate way to the surrounding community. Thank you.
So this is a great question. So hemp and marijuana are two entirely different things. The use of how they're grown and how they're used are entirely different. Hemp is an allowable use in Oregon's Farm Forest Act. So you're allowed to grow hemp on farmland today. There was an opportunity for the county to look at having a regulatory role in that, and we chose not to. So hemp, if you want to grow hemp out on your farm somewhere, you can grow it all day long. The challenge of it is, it doesn't replace the timber industry as it pertains to the revenue to the county. So whether it's hemp, grapes for wine, whether it's corn or any other agricultural crop, the county and the government and the people of the government don't own that commodity. The federal timber on federal timberlands, you're a part owner in. When that timber is sold in the market, that revenue is created and comes back to the county. When grapes are sold, or when wine is sold, or when hemp is sold, or any other agricultural crop, we as the public don't own that. So there's no revenue to us. That's the important difference in those two things, that people keep saying, well, hemp will replace timber. Maybe in building something, maybe in that area you can replace it, but as far as revenue to the county, it doesn't replace it. Marijuana is an interesting thing as far as taxing it. There has been several changes in state law already. There'll be more on how the tax distribution goes out. When Measure 91 was passed, it said the portion that comes to counties would have to be used for law enforcement only, and won't help us anywhere else. Thank you.